In the second part of health and safety, we discuss the products used in surface treatments that can be very dangerous. We also discuss repair and recycling, very important in terms of safety and health. In the second part of health and safety, we will go through these points. The precautions you should have concerning surface preparation, concerning adhesive application, the environment protection, recycling and repair. About the surface preparation, really it's here that the most important risks can happen. First, with the release agents that you use, that you apply on the molds to avoid that the adhesive stick to the mold. They are really nasty, so we should be careful. The area should be really very well ventilated. Then the solvents you use to clean the surface, like acetone for example, they tend to dry the skin. Again, you should use gloves to protect your skin. And the acids that are used in the surface treatment, for example, of aluminium. These, of course, as acids are very bad for your health, so you should really protect your skin as well as your nose. About the surface preparation, there are of many kind, mechanical, chemical. Concern the mechanical, some of them the machinery is quite heavy, so you should be careful and not force too much, otherwise you might have problems as indicated here. Then during the application of the adhesive, in case the process is manual, if you do it once in a while, no problem, but if you do this every day, then this is not recommended. Fortunately, increasingly, the process is being automated, such as indicated here, so then the problem is solved, especially in the automotive industry. This is all made by robots. Concerning the environmental protection, adhesives are chemical products, and you should be careful after the end of the life, and the waste should be forwarded to the appropriate authorities for recycling. We try to use as much as possible environmentally friendly materials, and increasingly bioadhesives are being used and developed, which are easier to be recycled. Some adhesives have the property of being disassembled, or we are talking about dismantleable adhesives. So we will see by various techniques you can have a joint that can be disassembled quite easily, and this facilitates, of course, when you can disassemble, the recycling of the adhesive, but not only the adhesive, the recycling of the substrates. You separate the two substrates and then you can use it for something else. About recycling and about the functionality of dismantling, there are of many kinds. For example, the hot melts, this is the easiest to understand, such as the thermoplastics. Just with heat, it will melt and then you can dismantle. Unfortunately, they are not that strong. They are not used in structures such as cars, so you need to think about something else. Another way to dismantle is to use an electrochemical reaction at the interface. So with an electronic or electric circuit, you can degrade the interface, and this can cause the dismantling of the joints, such as indicated here. It has been used in a European project in the car industry. Then you have the adhesives that are modified with thermally expandable particles. You have here the principle here, so they are polymeric particles, and they will expand when heated. Of course, they can only expand if the adhesive let them expand. So you need to be at a temperature which is higher than Tg, the glass transition temperature of the adhesive, when the adhesive is soft, and then the particle can expand freely. So this needs to be combined, the temperature at which the particle expands and the TG of the adhesive. But if you have the right combination, then something like this can happen. You can dismantle very easily the joint. For the repair, a very common case, the polyurethane in the windshield of your car. Many times you have cracks and this needs to be repaired. You can just use a wire because the adhesive is very soft and it can come out very, very easily. But recently there has been the surge of self-healing adhesives. Very interesting. There are adhesives that contain microcapsules and catalysts inside, so a kind of polymer and a resin or a hardener that will cause hardening. And when the crack meets these microcapsules and the catalyst, then this will cause hardening of the additional polymer that is included in the adhesive, and this will close the crack. So in a sense, it will self-heal the adhesives. So that's for the health and safety issues. Again, it's a very important topic. We are talking about a technology that uses a lot of chemical products, so be careful.